Okay, I think it's high time actually. I'll talk about this issue right now. Fear. 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 Okay. I don't know if you actually, if you can actually like really look into this matter right now. Like think about it. Like why is it that most of our religions, like why is it that religions? I don't mean religion now. One religion. I mean religions now are actually driven by this fear. They tell you that, okay, you go to hellfire if you don't do this. Okay, they tell you that you go to hellfire if you don't go to church. They tell you that if you don't follow this rule, you meet the rats. They'll tell you other things like that. You know, all I don't mean only one. I don't mean Christian now. I don't mean only Christianity. Right? I mean all religions. Like why is it that it's actually driven by this fear? Mm. But now, the first men, okay, the first our ancestors, our first fathers, they were never fearful. How will I put it? Like fear was never in their system, was never in their DNA. But all of a sudden, now we humans developed fear in our DNA because it was put into us. Yes, we were never born with it. The first humans were never born with it. Okay. Now those people that want to be in control, actually thought about this thing. How do we control these people now? Number one thing is by what's making them forget who they are. Because once you actually forget who you are, it can be easily manipulated. Mm-hmm. Once you actually forget who you are and what you're meant to do and your powers, you can be easily manipulated. Now, the part about this thing is about things to actually infuse fear in us so that they can be in control. Okay, now look, think about it. When you talk about government, now what comes to your head? That fear is still beneath. That fear of the government still beneath. That's why most times people don't say something because the government will actually come after you, right? Think about it. Even when it comes down to communities, when it comes down to religions now, if you don't follow this rule, you are going to meet this rat. If you don't do this, you're going to face these consequences. Like seriously, they give us rules and laws to control us, so they can continue to be in control of us. Now see, think about it. Like why is it that now, okay, now imagine someone like, now if you want, like you now trying to chase your dreams now, and but you come on, but doubt comes into your mind, like are you sure you're going to actually achieve this thing now? Are you sure you're not going to fail? Now the fear of failure now makes most people step back from their dreams, from their vision that I'm actually meant to align with and manifest. Think about it now, fear. And that's what is actually controlling this matrix, controlling this system. Now those people in control now want to stay in control, so they infuse fear in us. Now it's being passed down generation to generation. Now it's in our DNA. That's why most people don't really know. Most people now don't know their potentials, their powers. But the thing is now, it's for us to actually remember who we are. Because once you know who you are, you know you're standing your ground. There's nothing on this earth plane, nothing in any realm that can take you down. Now the thing is for you to discover who you are. Remember who you are. Always remember who you are. You go back to your roots. Know your roots. Discover who you are and what you're meant to do here. And that is how you're going to kill the fear. No one to say yes to this and no one to say no to this. I don't want this. I want this now. I want this. I'm going for this. Now you're killing that fear, okay? That's how you kill the fear. Go for what you want. That's how you kill the fear. But like this whole system is being controlled by FEAR. Fear. The fear of doubt. Okay, the fear of failure, the fear of this, fear of that. Just name it. It's all driven by fear. Now you go to church every day because you don't want to actually face the wrath of God. You do this just because you don't want to face the consequences of this. That fear now is being like, that's what is driving this new man. But we never existed with it. It was never in our DNA. Now the thing is, discover who you are, know who you are. You know your potentials. You know your power. Now, align with your power, with who you are, your roots. That's how you're going to kill the fear. Okay, peace.